What's up, guys? Thanks and welcome back to Gaslit News. In this segment, YouTuber news. Armon Wiggins is like one of the biggest stars of YouTuber news. I absolutely fell in love with his channel many years ago when he used to talk about Wendy Williams. And I even called him the show and everything before I was a content creator. And then I went on to find out about The Wiley Show and all these other content creators. And I think the only ones that I'd known about before I became a content creator was Armon and Lovely T. And so I, Auntie Hammy first brought this to my attention with a live stream that she did. She was saying that the rules of YouTube were going to change July the 15th and that nobody was going to get paid for celebrity gossip and all this kind of thing. But, you know, I'm a content creator and I get these notifications and things, and that's kind of not what I thought that I was reading. And then I watched the video that they provided. It's kind of not what I thought that I saw that they were saying. And then I chat GTP3'd it, and it sounded like they were demonetizing, you know, just like AI animated channels, like, which I think is wonderful. Get that done now. It's totally unfair that you can just come on here and just not have to use your voice or your brain, or like literally people just want to get paid for nothing, and that's ridiculous in any event. So but then a friend of mine who knows I've been like following Armon's YouTube journey for a little bit now, they asked me about him. And it's like, hey, what's going on with Armon? And I was like, I don't know. Let me check him out. And I was like, oh, why? Because the whole, you know, demonetization of celebrity gossip thing. I was like, I don't think that was actually true, or like, you know, correctly understood. Um, and so basically, I go over here to Social Blade, and I don't usually do this, but this is the only way that I could find out, because I don't talk to any one of these people personally if anybody's actually paying attention. This is all just from observation and an uncanny and God-gifted intuition. Thank you, Jesus Christ. In any event, so I needed to go to Social Blade so I can actually figure out, like, bro, is he still monetized? What did they do? And so I'm a little confused. So drop it down in the comments if you have an actual answer. Um, because these videos are like saying zero. Now I know that you can turn monetization off on your own channel if you like, but I'm like, come on, it's Armon. He's not gonna turn, he's not going to, you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna do that. Especially when he was making a daily average of $234. So I'm just trying to, you know, I guess I didn't go all the way down, whatever, but yeah. So all zeros for all those days, all complete zeros, not monetized. Don't know if YouTube demonetized him or if he turned his own monetization off. Guys, let me know. And so then I'm like, well, let me see if they just demonetized all celebrity gossip. I know I checked out B with the T. She's doing good. And then I thought to myself, well, B with a T does a different kind of thing, right? Let me check out somebody that does what Armon does. And it's like his friend, Lovely T. Like, they're like friends in real life, I think. Yeah, if you even show up in the same place outside of YouTube, then it's got to be something there. In any event, so no, and her monetization is completely on. Completely on. No issues there. So they have not demonetized celebrity gossip. They have not done that. So what is going on then, guys? What's going on with Armand's channel? Did he turn off his monetization? Like, what's happening? Outside of this, 6 weeks ago, he was on the Angela Yee show. I heard something about this, but you know, I've been pretty busy trying to just get all the good wheat together in my life so I can meet my Lord and Savior. I just want to be right, you know what I mean? Well, you gotta be if you want to spend eternity happily. So in any event, yeah. And so I heard about that. I heard about the whole baby oil fiasco. Um, and I think this is like more of them, somebody like asking them about it, or it literally just happened. No, that's 1 week ago. They're probably asking about it. He yeah.
over, I wouldn't do it. When you have 150 cameras out there in a heightened situation like that, you got to be smarter than that. I knew my intent behind it. It doesn't matter. You can't just go out there and be loose and all willy-nilly, and then you look up and there's a headline, and then you're thinking, well, why would they do that? Well, fool, you gave it to them.
Did you get a lot of followers after that?
Absolutely not. I got a lot of hate. So I said, you know what? This is why I have to learn to grow up, Armon. I still need to be able to say, you know what? I didn't mean that, and I apologize. I regret it for the simple fact that people were hurting.
You really think that he regretted because people are hurting? No, you wouldn't have done it if you cared about the people that were hurting, because you know that the man was on trial. It wasn't like he was on Sesame Street. It wasn't like you were on a reality TV show. It's just so crazy. The lack of moral compass in some people is crazy. Because for me, you're gonna do something like this, it's not so much about, hey, cameras are watching and you gave it to him, fool. What? It's the forefront. The forethought should have been, this substance had a drug in it, where the people were being taken advantage of, doing things that they wouldn't otherwise do. Oh God, it's just. So when you do a thing like this, you make it into a thing like, oh, it's fun. Oh, it's a party. Oh, it's okay. You know, it's crazy. It's like, in reality, Armand's going to hang out with Diddy if Diddy ever sees the light of day. So I don't know. I guess I just don't got YouTube demonetizing him for that.
Went viral last week when the verdict was read.
Yes.
For Diddy.
Am I ever going to slide out of this?
Right, literally. So we got to ask you, what exactly happened that day, just to give people some.
See, he thinks it's a joke. Am I ever going to slide out of this? Like, he's choosing his words carefully, bro. Like, so now I'm just feeling like you pulled this as a stunt. Gosh, that's so low. You know, I think this is bad, because people really believe that they will not have to answer to anyone for their actions, and I think that's the worst part of it all. Oh God.
Some clarity. What exactly happened?
In short, the short story is, it was outside. I want to do like a little baby oil thing, because that was a part of the thing with my audience. We would always do like a more oil. That was a part of the shtick that I would do.
And where did you get that from? Did that come from the actual trial?
Well, that actually came from the trial, where Cassie would explain that Diddy would, require more oil.
And this is what I'm saying. How is that appropriate? Like I don't get that, Armon. How did you think that was it's from a trial? Like, this man's gonna go to prison for these heinous acts. So I guess that's what he meant by, it's like, grow up. You know what I mean? Well, I think your moral compass kind of grows more morally stronger as you grow, but you don't just sort of like adapt one. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow.
On the escorts, and so when I was reading out like some of Cassie's testimony,
I think it's the lack of respect for women. I think that's what it is. It's just always going to be there. It's always going to be there. It's always going to be there. It's always going to be there. Because when you are a natural born man and then you say off the break you don't like women, it kind of literally just means just that. And I don't think that women get it. But hey, a lot of women don't like each other. And that's pretty sad.
What actually ended up happening is my people thought that was so funny. Like, some of the viewers that were watching thought it was hilarious. And so that's what happened. I believe that there was good and bad to it. Negatively, like, of course, you look like the guy that was celebrating a bunch of negative things. And, a lot of people felt hurt and triggered by that. So, of course, it affected it negatively, because now, we go down in history for, this YouTuber that didn't take it serious. He was sitting outside the courtroom yelling more oil when he was supposed to be at a federal trial, and it was such a sensitive situation. So of course it affected that, because there's some people that know no matter what I do, I'm never going to be able to change their mind or their perception of me and new media, in a sense.
No, that's not true. It's you that did that. It's you that did that. senseless, insensitive act. It's you that was just like you were doing so good. This was like your time to shine. But I guess this is like what it is, right? Because it's like only an actual star or a light can shine, right? Gotta think about what kind of light have you shed on other people, Armon? Like, what have you actually given back to the real world at large? That's a deeper conversation. I can't go there. Um, yeah, this is pathetic. This is pathetic. Donut is gone. I wanted to just go there really quickly. Donut is gone. So this is what happened to the donut. So this is what happened to the donut show. This is a part of it, right? So I don't even know how I found this thing. It was like when I was searching for his channel, I think this thing came up. People were saying they were trying to, this is crazy. So this petition, I don't even know when this was filed or started, bro. I think this is insane. This kind of thing is really bad. You got to understand when people do things like this, and I mean, this is oh my gosh, this was started as early as 1 year ago. And then 4 months ago, somebody says something about this. And then they mentioned Danny Robinson. Oh wow, this is crazy. So check this out. Yolanda Bell, whoever she is the petition starter. This is insane. Donation and Ratchet Media are two channels ran by Donut Ricketts. Oh, so we gotta look for Ratchet Media, see if we can find them. That's crazy because I was literally looking and okay, so maybe he's still on YouTube or maybe not. We'll check that out. Donut Ricketts to YouTube. Both channels are used to harass, bully, and dox other YouTube content creators, ex-moderators, black women, and subscribers. YouTube has received multiple reports on these channels, and this content creator, Donut Ricketts, is still actively on YouTube. I reported the following to the YouTube legal department. Donut Ricketts threatened bodily harm to myself via StreamYard. Donut Ricketts has contacted my probation officer 5 times via live stream, which is considered doxing. Donut Ricketts has displayed the personal address of previous moderators. Donut Ricketts has harassed and bullied 33 content creators on YouTube. Why the number 33? Please sign the petition in hopes that YouTube will review their policies and remove this content creator from YouTube. OMG. So this is crazy. Somebody says this man is a danger to women. A few years ago, a channel called Danny Robertson was harassed by him. Many others were bullied, harassed, stalked, and blackmailed. So she investigated, then found multiple cases against him for things including elder abuse and violence to many women. Danny shows evidence like restraining orders, prison records, and victim statements. That goes on. Stop doxing and calling people parole officers. Treat everyone with respect. So there's a lot more comments. Evelyn, Shayla, Tiffany, he's a horrific person. Oh my gosh. Anonymous. Donna has a rash YouTube channel, the Armon Wiggins Show, for years, putting false information about him on his channels, attacked him. He threw a drink at him and went live lying, saying he beat Armon. When videos show he was grabbed by security and kicked out, he sneaked back in to fight Armon again. He's a danger to YouTubers. YouTube needs to ban him from this behavior. Wow.
Hello.
Oh my
Definite big
God.
YouTube broadcaster, please stop bullying and harassment. Thank you.
I've literally seen this guy before on YouTube. Wow. So this was a year ago. I think that's pretty serious if it gets to the point where people are literally starting a petition to get you off. So, I mean, at least Armon didn't go out like that. But at the same time, 90 verified signatures. Wow. And they only wanted 100. That's really crazy. Well, I guess these people got what they want because his channel is completely gone now. And decision makers, YouTube +1. A YouTube legal department. So they never answered here, but they literally were contacted. This is insane. So, oh my gosh. In any event, I like the fact that you came to this channel today to take this journey with me to just kind of check up on Armon. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm out of here.